Yes, so good afternoon, everyone. Now we are discussing about e-business revenue models. See, basically, revenue generation models into the e-business profile is so simple to understand. Maybe if you're going to start looking forward into the amount of intermediaries available in the market, where you need to pay huge amount of money to more than 3 to 5 intermediaries to reach one of the product to the consumers, correct? But here, yes, profit from purchase. Basically, you are going to buy the final product from that producer, one who has produced the finished goods. That's the first revenue generation model here. So you never encourage any of the intermediary associate into these kind of steps. So ultimately, it is going to help us in terms of identifying the best amount of source of revenue through e-commerce or e-business models. And at the same amount of time, agent fees is going to be retained with you only because no other intermediaries involved in between this producer and the final consumer. Only you are the person, one who's taking care of buying the raw materials or finished goods. In case if it is your own brand, then from the producer you are buying the raw material, correct? So you are having your own warehouse. You are going to take care of packing, packaging, warehousing, and probably even distribution. From the moment of quality checking with respect to the product when it is associated with the producer to till the time we're going to reach that same product to the ultimate consumer, you're only enjoying intermediary position. That is how agent fees is going to be completely zero. That is one of the revenue. Okay. So maybe avoiding the expenditure can be converted as like a revenue to the organization through e-commerce business model. And the third point, income from priced packaged information. Yes, sir. So whatever you are trying to fix up the price, it is not necessary to sell it off at the MRP price only. Beyond MRP, selling in the market is not to be acceptable at all. But selling at the lesser price compared to MRP is, yes, it is most happiest moment, correct? So when you are going to avoid all these intermediaries, maybe from the producer when you are going to purchase it at the least price as like a wholesaler price, or else even prior to that intermediary is agent. Probably in one agent will be there for one state. So you are going to purchase in bulk from the producer as like an agent for that particular state. Correct? So the complete wholesome amount of charges, intermediary charges can be avoided. And why can't you go for fixing up your own price tag? Create the labels, fix it up, the different label as like 10% off, 15% off, 20% off. Because all the way when the production center is going to start selling the products, they are going to fix it up somewhere around 60 to 65% of that total fixed price that can be acting as a revenue to that production. Rest of the 30 to 35% it is getting enjoyed by intermediaries to any of the products across the globe. So here, that is going to be a one of the advantage part to yourself as well as to your clients. That's one of the revenue generation model with the help of e-commerce platform, where you can go for announcing that as such like a 20% off. Yes, rest of the 15% is a net profit what you are enjoying. Correct? So that is how the system works. So even about ad revenues. So anyway, the product producer is taking care of ads. I need not worry about. Okay, that's one of the advantage to you. Even to promote your brand. Maybe I'm going to take a simple example. As like a future group, Big Bazaar. So they are going to act as such like a wholesale dealer in the viewpoint of producer. Correct? At the same amount of time, from the viewpoint of customer, yes, they are the sellers. Zero intermediary involved. That's a physical source what I showcased here. That's like that many of the platforms are there. That's such like Amazon, Flipkart. Many of the platforms are there. They are going to advertise, they're going to promote their ads relating to the products and services what they are offering to their clients. Maybe if I'm not wrong, there's one of the ad going on right now. You have purchased your refrigerator from Amazon, no? You can pay your electricity bill also through Amazon only. So, two in one. As like the ad is going to promote that they are selling those electronics and electrical items also. At the same amount of time, even Amazon Pay is also UPI application is also available. Correct? So their burden of promoting one particular brand name to be called Amazon, that's been saved with one common advertisement. Correct? So ad revenues can be able to get generated with the help of e-commerce platform. If you are going to have multiple product lines, depth, width, length, so try to have everything laid together under one platform. 100% sure you can go for enjoying ad revenues also. Correct? Even about priced information. So priced information is going to be a little bit trickier one. I'm trying to fix it up the lesser price compared to MRP. Okay, that is one of the advantage for point to you. So in case if I'm going to reveal this to someone else, may copy that as such like 30% off on the Wednesday sales. Okay, that is your tricks. I agree completely. That is being fixed by you on some of the products. Acceptable completely. But if someone is copying that in the sense, another e-commerce player only can copy. Other intermediaries, they cannot. Correct? So priced information, probably in case if you want to feel that, sir, I should know, I don't want to reveal the price. Okay, fixed up your own price through your own brand. Who's going to unveil your information? Correct? So maybe from ITC you're going to buy the huge amount of bulk products of Annapurna Atta and e-commerce platform of yours own, and you are having your own brand of Atta brand, and somewhere around 30 to 32% of range of difference in the margin what you have fixed it over there. Who's going to unveil your own price? That's your own brand, man. Correct? But for Annapurna Atta, is everyone know about the MRP because someone else is the manufacturer. You're the person one who is taking care as a first level intermediary. That's like agency relationship between ITC and you. Correct? You will be having your own warehouse and you want to take care of furthermore distribution activities. And even your ads, maybe sorting out the products through your website. That's all for your own choice. Correct? So priced information is one more revenue model to e-commerce platform. And at the same moment of time, income from the sale of aggregated marketing information. So I'm trying to be acting as like a intermediary between many of the sellers here. Okay, create your own platform. As like Oyo is the hotel chain where Oyo they do have their own hotels. One thing. Apart from that, they do have many of the hotels chain also. Very easily they can able to access to the fare or prices charged by different hotels. Even in case if they would like to give the offers, OYO discount offers, yes, they can give. Correct? Income from the sale of aggregated marketing information. That is one more real-time advantage to e-commerce platform. You can have your own as well as even you can support many of the companies available in the market. That's how the aggregated marketing information can be collectively enjoyed by any of the organization, e-commerce platform. And product delivery modes. Sir, let me decide this product delivery mode. Okay, take your decision. Sir, I would like to sell it off this product basically with one centralized warehouse system. Okay, no problem. Sir, Karnataka is one of the biggest state, so that I would like to have two different warehouses. Okay, make it possible. Who's creating the hurdle for you? Correct? So you can have two, three warehouses, and you're going to take care of distribution at your own cost. So ultimately, purchasing the finished products from the producer. Second thing, packing of the same product. Maybe third thing, packaging. And fourth thing, delivery expenses. And overall, promotion activities. Everything you're only taking care. So ultimately, that mode, whatever you are trying to put in terms of reaching the product towards your clients, everything is being decided by you only. So you are going to enjoy that premium segment. Correct? That is one more a mode of revenue you can start enjoying with the help of e-commerce platform. Payment collection mode. Yes, sir. I'm going to decide my own payment collection mode through UPI payment apps. PhonePe. Who created that PhonePe platform? From the e-commerce platform. To ensure that their sales activities can get happen very easily with the help of one of the UPI payment. Correct? So later on, Google Pay has entered. Even Paytm, they have taken that initiative first time. Correct? In India, many of these players now Amazon Pay is also there. Payment collection modes. They started creating the wallets over there within that UPI payment app itself. If you're going to put your amount into the wallet, so probably you can go for availing the discount of so and so amount of money. what happens? Ultimately, someone is putting the money into that wallet in the sense, mandatorily, he would like to spend for that purpose only. Paytm took this decision about a decade before itself. Paytm wallets. They used to charge also as like for transferring the money from Paytm wallet to the bank. They used to charge somewhere around 5% to 8%. So people they usually used to make the transaction of a PhonePe wallet, that Paytm wallet money for the purpose of purchasing from Paytm. Correct? So the collection mode is being started. You can take your own steps with respect to the amount of collection modes. Correct? So that huge amount of transaction cost can be reduced. Correct? Even about operating modes. Sir, this is my e-commerce platform, and I'm going to take care of operating modes. However, I'm going to deal with. Okay. Sir, just I would like to have a contribution of only distribution. I don't want to have my own brand. Okay. Sir, I would like to take care of only intermediaries charges in between this producer and this customer. Okay. That can also be one of the premium mode of approach. Maybe I can go for quoting Redbus. Redbus.in. Yes, when you are going to enter into the website directly, that VRL or SRS, whichever the transportation bus vehicles are there, yes, directly it is going to be entered into their website. Correct? So operating mode is also there in your hands. How much ever the responsibility you are going to take, that much amount of revenue you can able to generate based upon the responsibilities taken by you. Correct? So with this note, we could able to complete one of the most important question for e-business revenue models. Thanks to everyone.